Today we're hunting in a little city dump where I live. It's an old dump. It's not currently being used. It's being used basically for like lawn clippings and down trees and stuff like that. As best as I can tell, it's definitely from the turn of the century, this area. There's some older stuff down in the dump itself, but it's not that old. Back in the 80s, this area was turned into a fitness recreation area, and there's trails throughout the area. And I'm going along the edge of the dump here, where the trails meet, and seeing what I can find. So come on, join me. If you noticed, I'm wearing a purple shirt today. June is Brain Awareness Month and also Alzheimer's Awareness Month. At the end of the video, I'm going to tell you my story about Alzheimer's and how it affected me and my family. If you can do anything, help out Alzheimer's Association, hashtag #EndAlz. You'll see why at the end of the video, why it's affected me so much. Thank you. First find of the day. It was about 2 inches deep, bringing in about 40 or 50. I always try to make sure I get at least the first one done. And there it is. Not too sure what it is, especially considering where we're at here. I'll take it out and clean it up and see what it is. Just walking along the road here above the old city dump here. Swinging the coil along the road, and hit about a 70-73 on the AT Pro, and popped up this. It's a penny. Take a look at it here. It's a memorial. Not that old, but I'll clean it up and take a look at it. Very good. First coin of the day. Found a surface find. I don't know how old it is. I don't know enough about bottles. But it looks like an old cork top from what I've been watching on YouTube here. I'm going to pick it up and see what it looks like here. Let's see. Definitely looks old. I'm not an expert on this stuff though. Is this a cork top? I like the color. I'm gonna keep it. Have any idea it is? Leave it in the comment section. Is this a cork top? Though I appreciate you taking care of my light work, so to say. Leaving it right in the middle of the trail. Let's just say the only thing moving on me was my bowels at one point in time. That scared the living bleep out of me. I do have to apologize about not getting too many live digs. I'm working on that. I'm trying to get another camera. I'm currently doing this all with my iPhone 6s, and it's a little tough. If I had somebody with me, might be able to do a little bit more live dig, but I'm working on getting maybe like a sports camera so I can actually mount it to my metal detector. That might work. About 2 inches deep right here, I found, looks like a lead wheel weight. Makes sense. I'm gonna take it out of here and clean it up, see what it might be, but that's what it looks like to me. Walking along, and I found my greatest find of the day. My baby. How you doing, baby?
Good.
Thank you for coming along now.
You're welcome.
After all the kids are to where they need to be.
Well, Lily's not to gym yet.
Not to gym yet, but it's still early.
I'm like,
it's a hair past a freckle.
it's about that time.
Now, we're about ready to wrap it up anyways here. Unless you want to run the coil a little bit. We'll see. I promised you a little story of why Alzheimer's means so much to me and my family. Back July 11th, 2011, my mother died. Her name was Frances. She fought a long, hard battle with Alzheimer's. It was devastating to us, and especially my children. Um, they didn't know why Meemaw couldn't remember their names and why Meemaw wasn't talking to them towards the end. My youngest, Madison, even looked at me and says, "Daddy, does Meemaw even know who I am?" And it's a tough situation to tell somebody that young that, sweetheart, they're still there, that they're just not able to remember you right now. But after a long, hard battle that my mom fought, she did she did eventually succumb to that deadly, debilitating, just, I can't even explain to you what Alzheimer's does to somebody. It robs them of their most precious commodity, memories. My mother, when I was growing up, could tell you what problems she missed on a second grade math test. At the very end, she couldn't even tell me who I was or who my children were. It robbed her of her most precious memories. So that's why I wear purple. Purple in June is to signify brain awareness and Alzheimer's awareness. I'm actually, every July 11th, I started this a while back, but it's gonna start back up again on July 11th. I want everyone to turn a profile picture of theirs with something purple on it and use the hashtag Remembering Frances. That's to commemorate the life of my mother, because without her I would not be anything. She was a single mother. My father died when I was 4 years old, and even up until that point he wasn't a great father. He was an alcoholic, and he abused my mother and my siblings. I was kind of sheltered from that, I guess you could say, because of my age at the time, but I remember it, and I do remember the abuse. But my mother fought for her family. Now it's time to fight for her. Don't worry, we will remember for you.